Hi, my name is Christine Clemens. Today, we're discussing 100% VA disability ratings versus TDIU for veterans. 100% disability rating can come about in a number of different ways. You can get a 100% schedular rating. What that means is that VA has rated a 100% or totally disabling rating. The other way that a veteran could get a 100% rating is if he or she has multiple service-connected disabilities with individual ratings that combine to equal 100%. Now, VA uses a special kind of math where they don't add conditions together, they combine them. For more information on that, you can check out our website. The third way that a veteran could get a 100% rating is if they're unable to work based on their service-connected conditions. This is called TDIU, which stands for Total Disability Based on Individual Unemployability. TDIU provides veterans with another way to receive compensation at the 100% level or the 100% payment rate, even if their disabilities don't combine to equal a 100% rating. So TDIU is for veterans who are unable to work or are unable to engage in what's called substantially gainful employment. There are two ways to get to TDIU. It can be schedular or extraschedular. Schedular TDIU means that a veteran either has a single service-connected condition with a rating of at least 60%. The other way is that a veteran, if they have multiple conditions with a combined rating of at least 70%, and with at least one of the conditions rated at 40% or higher. Now, for the purposes of TDIU and establishing one disability. Now, when we say single disability or one disability, for the purposes of these combined ratings, some conditions can actually combine to meet that single criteria. If they stem from the same accident or affect the same body part or the same type of injury like orthopedic. Now, it's a little bit harder to establish TDIU on an extraschedular basis. But basically what this is it's available if you don't meet the requirements of either having a single service-connected condition with a rating of at least 60% or multiple service-connected conditions, one being at least 40% and combining to a total of 70%. TDIU is available for a veteran who's unable to work or engage in substantially gainful employment. It's employment that is not marginal, that earns annual salary that is above the federal poverty level. Some veterans may be working in what's called a protected work environment and still qualify for TDIU. Visit our blog on protected work environment to learn more. What's the difference between 100% with one disability that is rated at 100%, multiple disabilities that combine to 100%, or 100% based on TDIU? Because TDIU is based on the veteran's inability to work in order to continue to maintain that 100% rating, a veteran cannot work in a gainful capacity. A veteran whose disabilities combine to 100% or who has a disability that is at the 100% rate has no restrictions on their ability to work. That's really the major difference. Thanks for joining us today. We hope this information was helpful. For more information, please visit our website, cck-law.com.